good evening, and welcome everyone.
Is that Gracie? Is Gracie here?
Auntie Jean?
Oh, good evening, everyone. Welcome to A Course in Miracles. I was expecting Karen to talk. Anyway, we want to welcome you to A Course in Miracles, and we will follow up with chanting. But first of all, we like to get into the frame of mind we want for these lessons. So our beautiful Karen is going to take us into a meditation. So Karen, would you do that, please?
Okay, I think we kind of need that, huh?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, I think it's time for that, huh? All right, so we're going to hold that space for our sweet Mama P, and we're going to hold the vision of her in perfect health, and anyone who will hold that vision for Goofy, and we'll hold that vision for everyone who's dealing with any kinds of ailments. So let's just take a moment to just breathe. Just feel yourself slowing down your breath, dropping your shoulders, relaxing your hands, letting yourself just really feel into the space of your heart. Use this time to truly, truly let go of everything. Let go of everything that is in this perceptual world, our senses. Let go of your senses. Let go of all the ideas and concepts and issues and idols. Let go of everything and just feel into what is still there, is real and true and perfect love. And that's what we are as our natural, original, innocent self. So whatever is happening, whatever sensations, images, feelings, or thoughts, just let yourself sift through those, your sensations. Just notice for yourself. Just notice any sensations that want to grab your attention. And don't engage, don't log in, but just start to watch as an observer. Just notice when anything steps in that is not loving. Because when we feel anything that steps in that is not loving, we get a little reminder that we've stepped away from our true self. And all it takes is a breath to step back in and really let yourself let go of things being hard or difficult or challenging. Give that a moment to watch the idea of things being difficult and challenging, and let that just float off. Imagine you're at the beach, and while you're at the beach, you can write the words in the sand. Anything that is upsetting or disappointing, frustrating, just write it in the sand and watch the waves wash away all that's not so. Just let it go. And as things come up, take a moment as you're watching things unfold, as you're watching life happen. Don't have a judgment or an opinion, but just watch with curiosity, not engaging, not clinging to the cloud, just letting the clouds float by. All that's necessary is to remember this instant is the only time there is. The eternal presence is you. And that is so simple. You are not a body. You are free. You are as God created you. And as you let yourself be still a moment, just realize you're already home. There is no home to search for. There is no home outside of you. The home that you've been looking for has always been right in the heart of harmony, right in your heart, your true heart. So gently come back, feeling that, just feeling that wonder and excitement and curiosity about how simple it is to let go of challenges. Just watching them just float away. Watching anything that is disturbing or upsetting, just writing it in the sand and watching it wash away. And it's such a beautiful practice when we, just get in the habit of a new habit of don't just get reactive and don't just jump right in with how you feel you need to, react to something. Just play in that. I'm already home. I've already got everything. Everything's perfect. And I am perfect, whole, and complete. And so there's nothing missing or lacking or disappointing. So all I have to do is watch as everything unfolds. So this is our lesson.
Well, first of all, I want to apologize to everyone with my introduction because I really, I'm the co-host to the co-host, and I was expecting the co-host to speak, and I did not introduce everybody. So if you don't mind, first of all, I want everyone to know that usually Teri Angel is the one who is the host, and she's not feeling very well, but she is listening with us and bringing her spirit with us. So we feel her and we love her and we hope she gets better. We also have Christine and Sunny. Although Sunny doesn't make many appearances, but he's a P. And then we have Charlie Kuntz.
Hello, everyone.
And of course, you all know Karen. And then they call me Auntie Jean. And I think we have Gracie. Gracie, are you there? Well, her G is there. So she's coming back sooner or later. So anyway, that was beautiful, Karen. Thank you so much. So I'll just say my piece. I love what you said about we have our home with us all the time. Because really, the lesson that we're reviewing has to do with, this not being our home. That means is that the world, the outside, what we're seeing is just an illusion, and that's not our home. Doesn't mean that sometimes we don't enjoy some of the things in the world, especially nature. We love nature, and we feel very close to it. But our home is, inside. And lately I've been studying about Mary Magdalene, and she said in her scriptures that when we think of goodness, we tend to look up because we think of God and goodness. She says it's time for us to look in. And so that goes along exactly with what Karen was saying. This is inside of us. That's where it is. And like the lesson says that um, we're not a body. All that things that do with the body have to do with the ego, and the ego trying to protect the body. What we are is what God created. We are that beautiful spiritual person that God created, and we're free from all those illusions. So I really did love this lesson, and maybe Charlie has something from Pam or somebody.
Yeah, Pam's one is really good. It's lesson 202. Note to the body, you are not the boss of me. Part 2. If we understand ourselves better, we would damage ourselves less. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as the dew created me. So it talks about this guy named Andy Mack, a retired horse trainer. His body underwent 9 heart surgeries, doctor assisted in order to survive, needed to take 15 different medications. Finally added Andy tried to listen to the doctors and their limitations. So he took the $600 a month he normally spent on heart meds, and he bought 300 harmonicas to give away to school kids. He fully expected to be his final gesture. When he didn't die, he decided to do the same thing the next month, and the month after that. Wasn't long before he forgot all about his body, the medical reports, the drugs he was supposed to take. Rather, he got on with business, honoring his multi-tenderous self. In the next 13 years, he gave away 18,000 harmonicas, complete with lessons. In 2005, he even set a Guinness Book of Records when he led 1,706 harmonicas playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Oh, how sweet.
Andy got on with following the thing that made his heart pitter-patter. He gave all pointless plans to protect the linear self. The packaging that, as I said, is only one small piece of the cosmic chessboard. So today I ask, which piece of your own genuine chessboard are you going to play? The limited slab of flesh that's prey to guilt and ends in death, or the wider eternal self that beholds, appreciates, loves, and expands? Wow, Pam's one was really good. And that he did what his heart told him to do. You know? And that was such a story. Wow. I never heard anything like that, and I'm sure you never did.
It's amazing.
And the world doesn't know about Andy Mackey, you know? And, he's one of the few people that did listen to their soul in this lifetime. So we all have to listen to our soul and not the ego. Because living that moment. Yeah. So yeah, that was really I really enjoyed Pam's one today. Yeah, I did the other one. I was in that you know I did the morning exercise. I was in the absolute oneness there. Yeah, it was a really good exercise. How about you, Gracie?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, you're here. Okay, you're
And
listening. You're
uh,
listening. That's fine.
I'm listening. And let me see. I have the can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I have the what's it? The one that Terry has. What's it? The insight.
insights.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And I just opened it, so I'm not very sure where I can pick. But
Oh, that's great. Anything you pick is perfect.
okay.
Right.
So let me pick the first verse because I think what the lesson is it's a review that I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I will be still an instant and go home. So the first paragraph says, I am in heaven now. I am still as God created me, but I am still not aware of my home as long as I choose to believe in separation. With the power of my mind, I experience the world of bodies and have forgotten my true identity as an extension of God. So really, it's our mind that help that creates that ego and that separation. Now I would reverse that. Reverse that. I would practice reinforcing the truth instead of the ego's lies. I would practice opening to the Holy Spirit's perception, who sees past bodies to the light of God that is always there. Today's practice helps me to let go of identifying myself with the body. The more I repeat the words of today's lesson, the more I let the truth sink into my awareness. It says, I am not a body, I am free. I am still as God created me. And I think that's very important because that is our anchor. And we have to really, really, the more we say it, it's just like children, and believe it and make it a part of perhaps our morning prayer, our prayer under our breaths. It is like playing a piano. So it says here, I am not a body, I am free. I am still as God created me. It is like playing a piano where many, many repetitions help make it an automatic response. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
but happy and
I
joyful
love
every
insights.
single day, and really a breath too.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Auntie Jean. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Christina.
Beautiful, Gracie. I'm so glad you got that. Is it a book you can buy, Gracie?
Oh no, it's a free download.
Oh, it is. I'm gonna have to look for it now.
Yes, I actually joined the association. I went in there, and so they allow you and they tell you, well, you can download. Uh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Cool.
Oh, thank you.
it's on Pathways of Flight. No,
Pathways of
yeah,
Light.
Pathway Soul Flight. I don't have my glasses. Pathways of Flight. It's Pathways of Light. So I get their little booklets as well, and they're the ones who have it. So it's pathwaysoflight.org.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I may call on you if I have trouble finding it.
Okay, you do that.
But that's beautiful. And then I loved what was yesterday in the lesson. It said it gave us something to say, and I can't remember what it says. You know, every now and then thoughts pop into your head, and you say to yourself, "Well, now why did I think that?
Mhm.
I didn't, you know, I didn't want to think that."
Yes.
Asha's here, but we can't let her in.
Oh,
I can't let her in. You can't let her in.
You can't let her in, Auntie Jean? I thought you came in to.
No, I didn't go. No, I didn't. I didn't have enough
Mama
time to go
P,
out.
so Mama P can let her in. If there
Oh,
she
Mama
goes.
P, I think, can do it.
He already did.
She just, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. There she is. Hi, beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi.
But anyway, it gave us a thing to say that we can say, well, I don't know why I had that thought, but I'm going to think of this instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really appreciative of that because I've always had those thoughts. And I said, now what on earth would make me think that? You know? And lately, all I've been saying is go away. But this is better because now I can say I'm going to think of this
Mm-hmm.
instead. So,
And the next lesson is number 203. Again, it's I am not a body, I am free, I am still as God created me. I call upon God's name and on my own. The name of God is my deliverance from every thought of evil and of sin, because it is my own as well as his. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. So that's our lesson for tomorrow.
are we just doing 203 or are we doing 203 and 204 together?
No, we're just doing one,
Just
right?
doing 203.
Okay. All right.
And again, what we do is we wake up in the morning 15 minutes focused on the lesson, and then 15 minutes at night before we go to bed, and then every hour on the hour we say the lesson, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And then if anything comes up during that time, we replace the thought with the thought of the day. So that's what we're doing for this. These are the reviews. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing is, if you don't mind me saying, sometimes you don't do it perfectly. You can still do it, even if you don't do it perfectly. Like saying it every hour on the hour, and if you're doing something, sometimes you forget.
Yeah.
So don't beat yourself up because you forgot. Just do it when
The
you
only
remember.
thing that beats you up is the ego thought system. It's
Exactly.
Right.
so there is no beating up in the Course in Miracles. If there is a beating up, it's because we've chosen to believe that we're listening to the false teacher again.
Right.
Well, I appreciate Pam for that because no, was it? Yes, it was Pam. I think who said that one of her students or one of the people studying with her called her up the next day and said, "I have to drop out because I didn't do it right." And she says, "Well, I don't think I've ever done it right." No, that's not the way it works. So you have to be, like you said, gentle with yourself and just follow the lesson.
There's no right and there's no wrong.
There's no right, no wrong. So
Okay.
Yeah, you just doing the lesson means that you did the practice. That's all it is. And do it as many times as you can. That's just the review that they suggest for us.
right.
So we're ready to go into our chanting.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
You're taking over now. You're the co-host. So you take
Okay,
over
so
for
this is where we're going to chant. So we'll be chanting for change, and we'll be doing that 3 times slow, and then we'll do 108 times. Hi, Marlene. And beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then I will take us, or Auntie Jean will take us into a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions, illness, and allergies be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Hey Namaha,
Om
Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Gam Ganapataye Namaha,
Let's go into our heart for a moment and appreciate the freedom that we have. We have released all the barriers, all the obstacles, all the illusions which are a product of our mind, of our ego mind. And we are deep within our heart, the brain of the heart. And they're doing scientific studies now about there being thought and brain within the heart. And that's the brain we want to think of. Use that brain of love. So now that we freed all of our thoughts from those terrible obstacles, we have made room in our heart for the wonderful miracles. All we have room for now is miracles and love. So let's go into our next chant. And Karen, you want to talk about that, or do you want me to go right into it?
Okay, so we're going to do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do our 108 count all together. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Auntie Jean will lead us into the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo. We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho 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 Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. So we're going to do our 3 ohms, and starting with taking a nice deep breath in. And then just taking a moment to bring the heart and the brain into coherence, filling us with gratitude and love, and then radiating and extending that out to all creation. Om Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. And I believe we're going to go into the next part of our session where we declare that there is peace on earth. Hello, Pachetta. Good morning. So we're going to declare that there is peace on earth, and we're going to declare that peace begins inside of us, and we'll ask that our beautiful Christine can lead us in that and count us in.
Yeah, I am on we declare that the peace on earth and be with kind to the full way, baby with Saint, baby Sunny, baby Ringo, and baby
Goofy.
Harry too.
And Harry.
1, 2, 3.
We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us.
And so it is.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
And we are a group that Auntie Jean says created a movement. And the group is known as the
Peace for Peace.
And the Peas for Peace have been doing this for 1,176 days now and counting.
That's true. And thank you, Charlie, for keeping track for us. And you know what? We are a movement. You know, we're peas. Peas roll. And we're rolling with the peace here. And Karen's the pea. And Ash is a pea. And Gracie's a pea. And Chris is a pea. So it's Sunny. and Charlie, and so am I, and especially Mama P, who is not feeling too well. I hope she's better. And Marlene P, and Prachetta and Prachir P, and lots of P's all over. And you know what we're doing is not a little thing. It's a very big thing. And every day I just feel like, oh, I've got to do my chanting and I've got to do my prayers for peace. And you know what? More and more people are doing that. Thousands of people all over the world. And pretty soon, if not already, we're going to have millions. And millions on the 1st of September are going to start praying, meditating, sending energy all together at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're mainly going to send it to our world leaders, hoping that, they have a tough job. Sometimes we're angry at them. Sometimes we don't understand why they do the things they do. So we're going to help them out by sending them love and sending them visions of peace. And I hope that everyone that hears this not only joins us, but gets 10 other people to join us. And that way we'll have our 10 million very easily. And I'm telling you, when you start doing that, you will feel a sense of satisfaction for yourself, a sense that you are contributing to the whole in a way that's loving and kind, and it'll make you feel wonderful. So please join us for that. And I want to ask you now, seriously, wouldn't you like to be a bee too?
Oh, yay.
Yes. And now we go to our real songstress, Gracie.
Yeah.
Oh, with the help of Christine Elizabeth and all of you, we know that the hills are alive.
Why will
The hills are alive with the sound of chanting and the sprinkling
sprinkling
of
of
tea
peace
and the smiles
of
on
our
faces
faces?
because peace is coming around the corner
Corner
when
and
we chant.
When we chant,
Peace is coming around the corner when we chant.
when we chant,
Peace is coming around the corner.
smile
Smiles on
on
people's
people's
faces.
faces.
Peace is
Peace is
coming
coming
around the
around the
corner
corner
when
when
we
we
chant.
chant.
And be kind.
Be kind.
be kind.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being here. Karen?
So that's where we close out, right? Just say namaste, y'all.
One, two, and
Namaste, all.
Namaste,
Hey,
y'all.
everyone. Love you all
Love
so much.
you. Good
And
night.
please come back tomorrow. Mama P will be here.
Good evening,
Good
Maribel.
night. Good
Have a
night.
beautiful day, Pachetta and Pachir.
Yes, and
Yes,
Goofy.
And good night,
and
Molly.
Good night,
Goofy.
Molly.
Goodbye, all.